What's the one thing people don't know about these cars?
It's not a DeLorean. Ready?
We're rolling. Something's, oh, look at this. Power doors. 1974 Brooklyn. It says, what? There are 3 model years, 1,000 still in existence. That's it. This is kind of a doomed brand from what I remember. I think it was a takeoff, either a takeoff or a predecessor to the DeLorean. You can't help but look cool in that. Doors open or closed. So do you own this car?
Yeah.
What's the one thing people don't know about these cars?
It's not a DeLorean.
I know.
That's the biggest thing. I'll hear that 1,000 times.
Or
that's 7 years before the DeLorean.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought the DeLorean was kind of a takeoff on this one. Why don't they make them anymore?
They went broke because he vowed that he was going to build the vehicle for $7,500, and it cost about $17,000 to build it. So after a period of time,
that was a lot of money.
Yeah, after a period of time, that dog doesn't hunt, right? It didn't work.
See the visor? Signed by the creator. Can you believe this is a dually? Is this a dually? No. It just got ultra thick tires on it. And it's a dump truck. The very own dump truck. I love it. Especially love this interior. A little sneak in there. Look at that. Oh man. You got to check out the bed. Look at that. That is like polished. I got to talk to the owner of this. And look, some NOS. Just in case you need some. Okay, so it's Brazilian rosewood that's in the bed. It's actual wood.
It's actual wood.
Did you polish it like that?
No, the guy that built that, when he put the clear stuff on it, that's the way it is.
Wow.
That's been done. It was done 27 years ago.
27.
Yeah,
oh,
this
man.
is a 27-year-old build.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, I mean my chrome ain't as shiny as it used to be, or my aluminum, but
looks good to me. We actually thought it was like a veneer, but he says it's like this thick with polyurethane, like what, 5 inches? It's awesome. 27-year-old build. You ever think home improvement when you see this car?
Which one?
This one.
Oh, is that what he had?
Yeah. It's an awesome car, any way you look at it. Wow. What was the hardest part to find on this car?
The hardest part to find? Well, believe it or not, it took me a while to find a front seat.
Front seats?
Yeah. Because they make the frames now, but they're pretty expensive for Dan shop.
Yeah.
So I found a set for $300.
$300
for a front seat, and any hardtop seat would fit these Nomads. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the steering wheels used to be hard, but now they repropped them in a 15-inch to the 18-inch. You know. So, but it's had all the chrome to it. But if you had to look for the chrome, you'd never find it.
Really?
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
It had it already.
Oh,
so
okay.
I took it off and re-chromed it.
Oh, so
yeah. But all this like stainless trim, you can, if it ain't got it, especially this curved glass stuff here, it's almost impossible to find.
So you had all this re-chromed?
Had all re-chromed.
Wow.
Everything, new glass. They remake everything for me. The glass, now this here is probably the hardest pieces. There's 3 pieces here. 1, 2, and then they call them eyebrows right here.
Yeah.
And they're only unique to 55 Nomads, okay?
Yeah.
And there's only one company in the States that makes them, okay? And these are aluminum. Now the original ones are bronze, okay? And if you find a set of original ones, you're gonna pay anywhere $7,000 to $8,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Now these are repop and they're aluminum, and I found them for $3,500.
Man,
so that's probably the hardest part to find for this car. 6 pieces, 2 here, 3 here, and 3 over there.
Wow, you did a great job on this car.
Oh, thank you.
Is it okay if I get nostalgic? My dad had a car like this. It was not new. This was a 66. This one is a 66. Had the 2-door, the whole thing going on. This one's got the beautiful specks in the paint to make it shine. I love this color. Man, man, if you never rode in a Cadillac, especially one of the old ones, you are missing a ride. Beautiful. And look at that. 3 acres of car and 2 acres of trunk.
People might not know just looking at it.
Really, the paint's the only thing, and the wheels are the only thing keeping it from the originality of it. But I thought I was going to have my new motor in it by now, but it's going to be about, they're starting on it in 2 weeks. It's going to have an LS in it.
Wow.
So it'll have a 2016 Cadillac engine in it after another couple of weeks.
Okay, I was going to ask you, what is one thing about this car that no one knows? But you just told me.
Yeah,
Tell-
my dad and my uncle raced a Henry J in the late 60s, and that's what gave me the love of it. My dad's helmet is up here, and a picture of a certificate he won for winning at Bullock Speedway, and this is his car.
Back in the day.
Yep, back in the day. You can see the old tow bar and everything on there, how they would have got them to the track back then.
Wow, that was so cool.
Yeah, that's what got me the love of it. I had that picture of my dad's car, and he passed away when I was 3. So that gave me the, I wanted one.
Yeah. All right, Dean, thanks so much, man.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much.
My name's Jerry Nowicki.
Jerry Nowicki, okay.
Yes.
And you own this
Yes.
cool little thing here.
Yep.
What's the history of it?
Well, Dad built it during the war, and he ran the Chicago area and won a bunch of races. Then Lloyd Ruby started driving it.
Yeah?
He drove it for about 3 or 4 years, and then he went in the Army. Then all the best drivers drove it up through the 50s, and A.J. Foyt drove it and won 2 or 3 races in it. Parnelli Jones, Benthausen brothers. Any of the great American oval track drivers have driven that car.
Wow.
That's a bit of a piece of history. Yeah, Foyt won 2 races in that car. He won Lawrenceburg, the first race they ever had there. And he won Terre Haute. He actually started last and passed the whole field and lapped everybody right after he won the 500 in 1961.
Wow, that's a history.
Yeah, so there's a piece of history there.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
This dragster was shown at the first Carl Casper show and the last show that the people that had the show before Carl Casper. It was called the Wyden Custom Motor Ama. But if you look at this display here, this car was purchased in 1959 at Clary's Custom Motor with the banner in the background there, when you'll see here in a little bit. And it was all assembled and raced all in the 60s and early 70s, and then retired. And me and a couple other friends from Oklahoma Streetwides, we stored it, and it's a piece of local history. So it's a pretty neat car. An old 57 Chevy, small block Chevy, old transmission, all old parts, nothing new on it.
Wow, I love this kind of history, don't you guys?
It's a survivor. It's a survivor.
It's beautiful survivor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is a little bit of nostalgia for you with this car, right?
I think so.
What, tell us the story about what happened in this car.
So, not this exact car.
No, well, no.
But
not.
my sister had this car.
Okay.
And, it's a classic.
Yeah?
When I was driving it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hold on. She's on the phone right now.
Oh, she's on the phone. We're trying to figure out if this is the exact year or not.
1966, is that what this is?
66? I think so.
Yes, and it's the same color and everything.
Wow. 66 Chevelle, in case you're wondering, guys.
So anyway, I was a teenager. She had this car. It was classic back then. And I took it for a ride. I was following her in another car, and I hit a mailbox. Oh, and then...
But wait, there's more.
And then later, after they got it fixed...
I haven't heard this story, just so you know.
Later, after they got it fixed, I went up to a little market in our neighborhood. And I went in there no time, and they stole the 8-track player.
8-track player. That's been a while back. I know.
Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of luck in her car. She stopped letting me drive it after that.
I actually think I'm gonna think twice before I let you drive. We can't afford to have our 8-track tape taken out.